Welcome to the story of AirBaltic, a wonderful tale of innovation, resilience, and a commitment to connecting the Baltic region with the world. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating history of AirBaltic, Latvia's national airline, from its modest beginnings to becoming one of Europe's most innovative airlines. AirBaltic was founded in August 1995 as a joint venture between the Latvian government and the Scandinavian airline SAS. The newly formed airline aimed to boost connectivity for Latvia and the wider Baltic region, which had recently gained independence after the fall of the Soviet Union. Initially, the fleet consisted of a single Saab 340, a small turboprop aircraft with just 33 seats, but this small beginning marked the birth of an airline with big ambitions. By October of the same year, AirBaltic officially launched its first commercial flight, operating between Riga and Stockholm. This route set the stage for the airline's expansion in the region. During the early 2000s, AirBaltic experienced steady growth, gradually positioning itself as a leading airline in the Baltics. The Latvian government became the majority shareholder in 2008, marking a pivotal shift towards national ownership. As the airline grew, so did its fleet. AirBaltic expanded by adding larger aircraft such as the Boeing 737-500 Classic to accommodate increasing passenger demand. This allowed them to open new routes not only within the Baltics but also to key European cities. The 2008 financial crisis was a global economic meltdown caused by the collapse of the US housing market and risky loans made by banks. This led to widespread bank failures, a deep recession, and massive government interventions to stabilize economies. However, like many airlines, AirBaltic wasn't immune to the global financial crisis of 2008. The airline faced financial difficulties, but it was a time of transformation rather than decline. In 2011, Martin Gauss, a former pilot and industry veteran, took over as CEO of AirBaltic. Under his leadership, the airline embarked on an ambitious restructuring plan, optimizing operations and improving profitability. Gauss also introduced a bold vision for AirBaltic to make it a hybrid airline, combining low-cost operational models with high-quality service. This balance helped AirBaltic not only survive the turbulent times, but also thrive in the years to come. One of the most significant turning points in AirBaltic's history was its decision to become the launch customer for the Airbus A220, then known as the Bombardier C-Series, in 2016. The A220 was a game-changer. With its advanced fuel efficiency, reduced noise, and longer range, the A220 allowed AirBaltic to fly farther, cut costs, and reduce its environmental impact. The A220 became the backbone of AirBaltic's fleet, helping the airline expand to more destinations while maintaining an eco-friendly profile. It was a smart move that aligned with their long-term sustainability goals. In 2020, the global aviation industry was hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic, and AirBaltic was no exception. Flights were grounded and passenger numbers plummeted, leading to an unprecedented challenge for the airline. But instead of retreating, AirBaltic responded with resilience. The airline reduced its operations but remained committed to safety and service. And as travel demand slowly returned, AirBaltic was among the first to resume flights, adjusting to the new normal. Post-pandemic, AirBaltic emerged stronger. Today, the airline operates a fleet of over 40 A220s, flying to more than 70 destinations across Europe, the Middle East, and beyond. AirBaltic's focus on innovation and sustainability has been key to its success. The airline is actively working to reduce its carbon footprint, investing in technologies that make aviation greener while maintaining high service standards. In 2023, AirBaltic announced ambitious plans for further expansion, including new routes and partnerships, as well as becoming one of the most eco-friendly airlines in Europe. As AirBaltic celebrates over 2 decades of flying, its future looks brighter than ever. With a strong foundation and a commitment to innovation, the airline is well positioned to lead the aviation industry into a new era. From its humble beginnings with a single Saab 340 to becoming a pioneering airline in Europe, AirBaltic's journey is one of transformation, growth, and resilience. So next time you fly AirBaltic, remember the story behind the airline that connects the Baltics to the world, one flight at a time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to always fly into the horizon under the wing of AirBaltic.